Welcome to TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to learn about sample warehouse. Often we get into the need where we need a quick database or warehouse where we want to take a look on the dimension table and fact table. Maybe we want to perform a demo, or maybe just we want to use that for learning process. So here is a sample warehouse item that's available in Microsoft Fabric. That's a preloaded, ready-to-use demo environment that let users explore and practice working with data in Fabric warehouse. So a SQL-based analytics store without needing to bring their own data. So this is really helpful, and I have often used this one for my learning as well. So you go to the workspace here, then go to the new item, and then you are gonna go to the further down here, and you're gonna see sample warehouse. So start a new warehouse with the sample data already loaded. So click right there, and I'm going to call this one Tech Brothers warehouse. Okay, so just click create button, and now it's gonna create the warehouse first, then create the tables, and then copy the data, and then finally wrap up. So you see that Tech Brothers warehouse is ready here, so you can just once it's ready, it's going to show us start showing tables. Now it is ready, and it is showing us all those schemas available, and under the schemas you have tables, and right now it's working on creating tables and then loading the data in those tables. Finally, the tables are loaded, and now you can see that we have different tables here. We have date, geography, and license, medallion, time, and some other call tables. These are dimension tables, and here is trip and weather. Those are fact tables. Let me click on date, and right here, if you preview the data, you have probably date ID, date key, and the day of the month, suffix, and the day name, and all that. So there is tons of information. So this is your full-fledged date dimension that has all different columns that mostly we need to slice and dice our data according to the date. Now, if you go to the geography, then you're going to see the geography ID, then zip code, country, city, state, and all those other information. So here is you have that. Then this one is for the licensing. So you have license, then you have a medallion, and these are also your different dimensions available, so you can use them. Here is your time dimension, and then you have time ID, time B key, and your business key, and then you have hours number, then you have minute numbers, and all that. If you go to the trip here, then you are gonna see your this is you're going to be dimension keys in the fact table trip, and you have all those keys right here, and then further if you scroll on the right side, then you are going to start seeing measures such as trip distance, payment, fare amount, and surcharges amount, and etc. Then there is another one fact table, that's the date ID, geography ID, and then you have average temperature in Fahrenheit. So these two tables can be used as a fact table. These are used for a dimension table. So you can always go to the new query here, and then say new query, and then you can write your query from here. So in this case, let's say you have you want to select everything from select a star from trip, and then let's call it T, and then we'll say inner join. Okay, let me see, inner join date column, and then we call it D on T dot date ID is equal to D dot date ID. So date ID. So here, if I would like to select everything from T dot star, and then D dot let's say D dot I want to select only the day name. So day name. Okay, now we are all good here, and sorry, and we can execute this query, and it's going to return us all the records. So here it says D. Okay, we have small d here, and then what we have here, so it is a date table, and maybe it's just we have to put the parentheses around, and I will take care of it because it's a specific keyword. So now you see that okay, day name could not be found. So where is the d dot? Okay, here. So it was just a case sensitive because I have given the alias small d and I was using a capital D here, and that's why. So it's executing the query now, and you can see that we have all the records from our trip, and then at the end we have also the column called day name. And here, in case you are only interested in some specific time and all those kind of things, you can go for it, and we can say that where you will say d dot day day name equal to Wednesday or something like that, so you can use it. So let's say Friday. So in this case, now if I execute this query, it's going to get me all the records from the trip table, and then join with the date, but we will see the data only for Fridays. So see right here, so we have all the data, and here now we are getting the data for Friday. And there could be multiple things you can do. So what I'm saying, you can join with another table right here if you have let's say geography, and then you can have maybe in this case, first of all, let's see the trip, and in the trip we don't have geography, so we can't really join, but we can join with the Medellin ID and all that. So this table can be used in the joining. So you will use these different dimension and fact table to get your data, and see this data is there, so you don't have to just use for the fact and dimension and joining and all that. Maybe you want to write some function, write some store procedure, and all those different SQL queries or with the different data you want to test and learn. You can use these tables. So I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in next video.